Hello everyone, welcome back to day 14. Well, the case is, I am quickly coming to realize that ever since I reached 2400, it has become a lot harder, and the major difficulty is the fact that even if I win more than I lose, I still lose rating. So, I came to the conclusion that really just playing one game on video and winning it doesn't work, because potentially I might play like 5 games offline, and if I just lose 2 out of them, I would already lose rating. So what I'm going to start doing from today on is that we will be playing multiple games. We will have a rating goal, and unless we reach that rating goal, we just simply don't stop playing. Well, apparently I need to reach 2420 on day 15, and I'm currently rated 2407, so today let's strive to reach 2415, and let's see how many games it will take. Like, theoretically, cannot win every single game, so I'm expecting to lose, and I'm expecting to play several games. So I'll be adding in far less explanations than normal. I will just explain critical situations, and apart from that, I will just play some chess and show you the live action. So, as you guys probably know from my past games, this is the Marakzi bind setup. A line in the Sicilian, which actually is transposed from my English opening. And now what I like to do is to postpone castling and potentially threaten a g4, h4 attack, which I think might actually work right here. Well, let's go for it. Why not? Okay. Let's play bishop d3, and the idea is to target g6 and of course also bring our queen over. Even though honestly in this position, the attack on this king is not exactly that easy. Okay, let's take the risk full on and try to play over here. Of course, castling queenside is going to be very risky, but the fact is, I don't see a good way to keep on making progress from now on. Let's bring our rook over. The position is actually slightly difficult. Honestly, he could have some pretty good counterplays, so I think we should bring our queen back to defend, and also, of course, to potentially target this side of the board. Now, basically, my entire idea is that he can't really use this knight. This knight is stuck defending over here, so we should be in decently good shape. Since he's basically playing without a piece. Now he played bishop f3. Yeah, and if this, luckily we do have this move, which is basically a pawn down for us, but it's still bearable. And you know, his bishop is slightly stuck. This bishop, well, yeah, this bishop is pretty powerful, but apart from that, this pawn is pretty weak, and potentially, I could utilize the h-file or the f-file for a attack on either f7 or h7, which seems slightly convincing as well. And for some reason, he blundered this fork, which is kind of funny. Yeah, I know the b2 pawn is hanging, but, I mean, a fork is a fork. Even though the material is theoretically the same, but a rook generally do have the power to attempt to win. You know. And more importantly, we have a time advantage, which is also very nice. Okay, so this bishop looks very annoying, so why don't we try to trade it off? And the fact is, I'm not really that scared by this pawn, because there's no way to actually touch my king. Knight e6. And I think he forgot that after this move, we're also attacking the g6 pawn. So, in a way, he probably need to go back to f8. We should probably try to exchange the bishop. Let's attack him. And I think the crucial winning factor in this position is the fact that he has low time. Okay. Aha. Now, this looks like he overlooked something, doesn't it? If takes, we take here. If takes there, we take there. Okay, so now we're up a full bishop, and all we need to care about is simply grabbing the pawns and promoting our own pawn. Doesn't scare me. Let's keep running. Let's defend first. Okay. Why is this so annoying? But luckily, this is an easy win. Yep, kind of a back and forth game, honestly. We got 5 points out of him, so let's keep on playing, I guess. New opponent, let's keep on going. By this rate, hopefully, if we win the next game, we should be in good shape. But, thinking negatively, if we lose, yeah. Possibility is we are going to, oh my god, we're going to lose a lot more points than we gain, but look at this, and I am. Okay, we set our greetings for the 2600 IM. I'm fully prepared to lose. If I don't lose, honestly, you could go report me for cheating, because, yeah, this is way too big of a skill difference. Let's try to put up a fight, though. It's always good to actually try to fight. Now, let's play this. A common setup. Honestly, playing an IM, probably, I would just take my time to think, try to hold on for as long as I can. When I actually get into time trouble, I just simply resign or something. So the natural move here probably is h6. What about bishop h3? I'd really love to go for the trade. Okay, bishop h1. And he played that super fast as well, which is surprising. Let's get our final piece developed as well. I'm expecting this. Yep. And here, it's the question of here or here. This looks more appealing because we can jump from here to then here, and then potentially here. So let's go for this. c4. Wow, he's playing so fast. Okay, I guess I should speed up as well. Let's just go with our plan. Queen c2. Let's go for the classic King's Indian plan of playing this. Well, let's take. Let's bring our bishop back to attack the queen. So we played queen e2. Let's go here. And of course the idea is to play f5 and f4. And right now, this idea doesn't really work as well, so that's kind of sad. Let's bring back our knight. Now this makes a lot of sense, honestly, and honestly, that doesn't look all that easy to defend. And let's bring our queen all the way over. Endgame time. Honestly, this is probably not a wise thing to do, but just for the case of practicing. Because, you know, the biggest difference between me and title players is probably endgames. Oh, but luckily we do have this move. That's really lucky. I just straight out missed f4. But this time situation is just kind of dead lost. Okay, so we played c5. We could take. Take. Okay. If they're there, if this. So here. And we take this. Nice. That's a nice tactic. And I think we're actually up a pawn. Okay, but we did give the 7th rank, which is going to be some issues. Let's quickly come back to defend. We're also still hanging the d7 pawn. I don't really understand why he didn't take it. But okay, a4. Let's save our b7 pawn. We can resign now. Let's save this for analysis and let's first play our next game to hopefully reach our goal for today. If we don't, we can stop here, because if we win the next game, I think the rating is also acceptable for us to reach our goal tomorrow. c3, I think the line here is probably this, and this, and this, just like an exchange variation. So in this type of exchange French, the key here is to play c4 and, to try to create counterplay over here, and also to mine out for the king side. Okay, so we probably shouldn't hesitate there to play this. And of course we can't go for, so this makes sense. We'll be castling immediately. Let's go for this idea of rook e8, bishop f8. To support my king, let's just go with our plan. Bishop f6. Okay, so let's first take, and here if bishop over, of course we take the rook. So he played knight over. Let's amend our error and take on that bishop. Rook e2. Let's go for b6 because this targets b2, protects this, and also opens up the rook. So now he played bishop to g5. I don't really think that move makes a whole lot of sense because this is just giving me a tempo to attack that bishop, and then to probably attack his knight. And after this, we might be playing this to support the knight in the center, you know. Okay, let's bring our forces back. Potentially target that too, and of course also to attack this knight. This knight doesn't really have a good square to go to. I guess just basically knight g3 on the move. And after takes, we could play a move to attack that pawn, probably. Actually, queen g6 is probably the way. Though queen g6 there is knight h4. Okay, so he played g4. That is quite a surprise. Let's attack his knight. After all, we played this move in order to support these dark squares. Of course, he can go here, but doesn't convince me. The reason of which is we have this. Now this looks very scary, honestly. This is weak. This is weak. The force over here are also very weak. I probably should have played this last move immediately to have won the bishop, but I think this still works here. So, rook d2. I think he just simply does this. Yeah, he didn't even let me play it out. I mean, here, queen f4, and after he moves this piece away, I just win a full rook. I really appreciate this respect for me, and we are rated 24-13. That's 6 points, so let's call it a day here. I will see you tomorrow, and we will be attempting to reach, 24-20 as planned. It's really nice to play an IM, and also to win the other games, so see you tomorrow, and we'll enjoy some chess further.